Today in NBA 2K24, we're going to be simulating the 2024 playoffs, but today we're going to be having a twist. Let's take the series here between the Los Angeles Lakers and the Denver Nuggets. So, for example, if the Los Angeles Lakers win this series, they're going to be taking Nikola Jokic onto their squad for the next round. Vice versa, if the Denver Nuggets win this series, they're going to be taking on LeBron James, and he's going to be going on to that Nuggets roster. Very self-explanatory concept. If you win the series, you're going to be getting the opposing team's best player. So, without any further ado, let's get into the video and let's get started. Now, obviously, there's some already games played here. The Thunder beat the Mavs here in Game 1, Hawks beat the Knicks in Game 1, and the Bucks beat the Sixers in Game number 1. That'd be pretty interesting here because either way what happens, either the Sixers are going to get Giannis or the Bucks are going to get Embiid. I can't wait to see how this goes down. Feel free to let me know down in the comment section about which team you think is going to win it all on a game-by-game basis here. Make things more interesting than just simulating right through it. So the Clippers obviously are up 2-0 over the Blazers here. Clippers should win this round. Nuggets are up 2-1. Thunder up 3-0 over the Dallas Mavericks here. So Luka looks like he's going to be going to the Oklahoma City Thunder. Grizzlies are up 2-1. We got the Celtics up 3-0 over the Heat. Hawks up 2-1 over the Knicks. Sixers are up, and the Cavs are up over the Raptors. That's to be expected here. Shout out the Cavs being the first seed in the simulation here. Let's simulate one more game here. And the Celtics have already moved on here. That is great for them. And a lot of 2-2 series here. Let's simulate another game. The Blazers actually end up winning that game. 2-2 here, 2-2 here, and 2-2 out here in the East. Very interesting matchup. Hopefully, this is the one I think is going to be the most interesting between the Bucks and the Sixers. Lakers and Nuggets, I think it's kind of interesting too that they went 2-2. Nuggets should beat that squad, but you never know. And we're going to simulate one more game here, see how this goes down. And the Lakers have been eliminated here, but the Clippers and Nuggets have now moved on. 3-3 here between the Dallas Mavericks and the OKC Thunder here. Let's go and simulate in Simcast here, see how things are going to go down and who's going to go where. Is Shea going to be going to the Dallas Mavericks, or is Luka going to be going to the OKC Thunder? And by the looks of it, a complete comeback by the Dallas Mavericks at the end of it, but the OKC Thunder, led by Chet Holmgren there as he scores 37, have actually won this game here. Shea with 21, J-Dub with 22. The OKC Thunder win 121-112, meaning that Luka Doncic is going to be going to play for the OKC Thunder. 3-3 here between the Grizzlies and the Pelicans. Let's see what they got in store for us. And the Grizzlies actually ended up winning. They were the 7th seed. The Pelicans were the 2nd seed. And now we have all our matchups set. Let's simulate here the next round here. Once these players have been added onto the roster, I'll go over briefly who is going to be on each of these teams now. So with the Clippers beating the Trailblazers in the first round, they end up now with Anthony Simons on their roster. The Nuggets, of course, beat the Lakers, meaning now that they have LeBron James on this roster too. They got LeBron and Jokic on this roster here. That team looks like it might be unbeatable, but we'll see what happens. The Thunder beat the Dallas Mavericks in 7 games, meaning that Luka Doncic is now heading over to the OKC Thunder here. They got a very good squad. They got Luka and Shea on the same team. And the Grizzlies beat the Pelicans, meaning that Zion Williamson will now be on the Memphis Grizzlies for the next round. The Cavs beat the Raptors in the first round, meaning that they now have Scottie Barnes on the team, which is actually a perfect addition onto this roster. The Bucks did beat the Sixers, meaning that Joel Embiid is now going to be on the Bucks along with the Giannis and Lillard. This squad is very, very good. The Celtics beat Miami, meaning that Jimmy Butler is now on this Boston Celtics squad, and they are just absolutely stacked. The Hawks have beat the Knicks here in the first round, meaning that Jalen Brunson will now be going to Atlanta. And there it is. Our squads are set here for the second round. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Obviously, Milwaukee with Embiid and Giannis on that same team is going to be pretty disgusting. The Celtics are stacked. I think it's going to be the Nuggets, the Thunder, the Celtics, and the Bucks, but you never know what's going to happen here in NBA 2K24. Let's simulate the next round, and let's see what happens. All right, so we simulated here a game in the next round. We got the Clippers up, the Thunder up, the Celtics up, and the Bucks up, but obviously you never know. I mean, there's one game here. We'll simulate a couple more to see how things go. So the Celtics easily beat the Hawks. A clean sweep of them. That's to be expected here. But the rest of these series are pretty close. 2-2 here with the Clippers and the Nuggets. We got 2-2 here with the Cavs and the Bucks. The Thunder up 3-1 over the Grizzlies here. So let's simulate one more game if they're going to get the job done. They do not. The Thunder are still up 3-2. We're going to simulate one more, and the Thunder have moved on. The Clippers are up 3-2 over the Nuggets. The Cavs are up 3-2 over the Bucks. Let's simulate here the Clippers and the Nuggets first. We're going to go to Simcast here and see how this goes. The Clippers added Anthony Simons from the Blazers in the first round. The Nuggets did add LeBron onto this team, but that Clippers team's absolutely stacked here. We got a close matchup here, but the Clippers are pulling away, and they have got the job done. The Clippers have moved on, beating the Denver Nuggets here in the second round. We got the Clippers and the Thunder out west. Let's see what happens here between the Cavs and the Bucks. The Cavs are actually up 3-2 over the Bucks. Bucks do have Embiid and Giannis on the roster, but it might not be enough because the Cavs have such a well-balanced lineup. They really got their 4 stars on that team, if you call them that. Plus, they got Scotty Barnes on that team now, and the Cavs are absolutely blowing them out 163-120 in that game there. Lillard with 28, Giannis 25, and Embiid with 25. But look at these performances here: 45 from Mitchell, 28 from Allen, 25 from Garland, 19 from Scotty Barnes, and 17 from Evan Mobley. It's going to be the Cavs and the Celtics out east, the Celtics and the Thunder out in the west. Let me show you the updated lineups. Now, something you might be asking is how many players are they going to be adding? It's still just one. They're only going to be adding the best player from the next team. So we'll see what happens here. The Clippers beat the Nuggets, meaning that they're going to be adding Nikola Jokic onto their squad. They got Jokic, Kawhi, Paul George, James Harden, Simon, Zubac, and Westbrook and Powell. This is an absolutely stacked team. I mean, they really might win it all. The Thunder beat the Grizzlies. Now they're adding Ja Morant onto the squad. They got Lucas, Shea, Ja Morant, Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, John Collins. Apparently they traded for him. I have no say in that, but this is an absolutely stacked team once more. The Cavs beat the Bucks last round, meaning that they're adding Joel Embiid onto this roster. Yeah, Embiid, Mitchell, Mobley, Allen, Scotty Barnes, and Darius Garland. Look at all those high overalls there for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Celtics will be adding Jalen Brunson onto their team, who was the highest player on the Hawks after beating them in the last round. So there we have it. Our teams are set. The Clippers, Thunder out in the west, the Cavs, Celtics in the east. Let's see how this goes. We're going to simulate this round here, and hopefully things turn out pretty interesting because I'm kind of curious here. Personally, I think it might be the Clippers and the Cavs because that Cavs team is absolutely stacked. As you see, 3-1 over the Celtics here. Can they get the job done? There we have the Cavs out in the east, but I might be wrong here. The Thunder are taking control over the Clippers. 3-2 here is a 4-2 here as Luka Doncic is your Western Conference Finals MVP. We have the Cavaliers and the Thunder in our NBA Finals. Let me show you the updated lineups here with the new players onto the roster here, and then we'll go into the NBA Finals. The Thunder beat the Clippers, who had Jokic on their team last round. Now they have Jokic, Luka, Shea, Ja Morant, Chet Holmgren, and J-Dub on their squad. Very talented roster here. 4 players above 94 overall. The Cavaliers beat the Celtics last round. They're going to be taking Jason Tatum from the Boston Celtics. They have Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Scotty Barnes, and Darius Garland here. Can't wait to see how this goes down. We got 2 absolutely stacked rosters here in the NBA Finals, the Cavs and the Thunder. Let's see how this goes down. In game number 1, the Cavs do win 134-128. Embiid with the highest scoring for the Cavaliers, and the Thunder has Shea with 32 points. In game number 2 here, the Cavs also win 40-17-6 with 4 blocks for Joel Embiid, 30 points for Donovan Mitchell. In game number 3 here, the Thunder do come out on top 113-111. A close game, but Ja Morant of the OKC Thunder leads the way in scoring for them with 29. Mitchell with 34 for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And in game number 4, the Thunder had tied up the series 27-13 for Jokic, 27 also for his buddy Luka Doncic as Tatum drops 25 for the Cavs. 2-2 series here is now 3-2 with the Cavs on top, 26 for Tatum, 24 for Mitchell, 24 for Embiid, 32 for Ja Morant, 19 for Shea. And here we are, 3-2 here. We're going to jump into some game action here. I can't wait to see how this goes down. I'll see you guys shortly. Here we are here in the NBA Finals. The Thunder are currently up 124-121 as Donovan Mitchell shoots at 3. It is off. Dort is in the game for the OKC Thunder. If the Thunder win here, they're going to tie the series up 3-3 before we head back to Cleveland. If the Cavs win this series here, the Cavs are going to go home as NBA championships. We have 1:45 here left on the clock. Ja Morant with the pass inside to Nikola Jokic, but unfortunately there's a foul on Joel Embiid, who actually fouls out there. That is absolutely huge for the Cavs. Joel Embiid not being in this game anymore. It's really funny though, seeing like Embiid and Tatum on that roster. We got Jokic in a Thunder uniform, Luka in a Thunder uniform. Pretty shocking here, but it's currently a 4-point game here as Jokic hits the second free throw. Is now a 5-point game here. Can the Cavs come back here and win this game? We got Mitchell with the ball here. 1:40 here left on the clock. Anything is possible here. 5 points in a minute 30 seconds is you can literally do anything with that. This still got such a talented roster here. Shea's putting the clamps on Donovan Mitchell. We got Jared Allen coming over with the screen. Step back 3, Donovan Mitchell. And Shea's face is off. Jokic with the defensive rebound here, passing it up to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who's going to get the dunk in there. 128-121. This game is pretty much over here. The Cavs need a 3 to score to just even keep it close. If they don't score a 3 here, then the game is going to be over. Then we'll simulate into the next game. But we'll see what happens here. Mitchell, let's see, he's going to take another pull-up jumper here. It's off Jared Allen on the offensive glass. He's off there. Jokic with the defensive rebound here, passing up to Luka Doncic. We got 1 minute here left on the clock. This game's pretty much over here. We got Jokic coming over, set the screen on Darius Garland. Luka takes the screen inside here, pass inside to Jokic with a step-back jumper. It is good, 130 to 121. And I'm telling you right now, that's game. Let's go to the next game here. It's going to be 3-3. And here we are in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Whoever wins this game is going to go home as an NBA championship. The Cavs are currently up 110 to 107 at this point in the game. Luka with the ball here for the OKC Thunder. I can't believe he's just in an OKC Thunder uniform right now. He's going to pass over to Jokic, also on the Thunder, who gets that shot to go. 1 point game here, 2 minutes and 40 seconds here left on the clock. Let's see what the Cavs are cooking here. I can't wait to see who actually wins this series, because whoever wins this pretty much means that like they have assembled the best like current team in today's. I mean, obviously, depending on who they play in each round, obviously plays a factor in this. But obviously, no matter what, I mean, you're getting great teammates on your roster. As Tatum goes in for the layup here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're now up 112 to 109. We got Ja Morant of the Thunder here. It looks like Luka is coming off the bench. Luka's not even in the game right now. How do you not have Luka in the game? That's crazy. Shea with the turnaround jumper. It's off. We got Evan Mobley on the glass. Oh, how do you not have Luka in this game? That's wild. Donovan Mitchell with the ball. He almost shoots that three. They're going to pass out to Mobley. Darius Garland, who's got Ja Morant on him. Embiid inside over J-Dub. Can he get the go? No, back out to Donovan Mitchell for three. That might be the dagger. A huge three for Donovan Mitchell. Put the Cleveland Cavaliers up by 6 points in this. That is a crazy shot for Donovan Mitchell here. We got Ja Morant on the other end. Let's see if the Thunder can do anything about it. They might be able to do something about it if Luka was in the game, but they got Jokic, so it's okay. A quick layup for Nikola Jokic here, 115 to 111. Still anyone's game here. 4 points in an NBA game with this much time left on the clock. There's still anything is possible. I just can't believe you have Luka not in the game. You got Jordan. I don't know what that is. Tatum with the step back. Homa shoots it over him. Pass inside to Darius Garland, but we got a foul here on Ja Morant. It might be a costly foul here. He looked like he might have been able to stop him, but it was a bad foul right there. Garland is a great free throw shooter, so let's see what happens. He makes the first free throw, of course, and let's see if he makes it the second one. Can he get that one to go? And yes, he can. Back-to-back free throws for Darius Garland, putting the Cavs back up by 6 points here. Again, no, Luka's still in the game here, but let's see what the Thunder are cooking up. They got Ja Morant on the screen by Jokic. Ja's going inside. Jokic inside over Embiid. He gets fouled right there. That's Embiid's third foul. Jokic obviously has to hit both of these free throws. Otherwise, things are not looking good for the OKC Thunder. And he's going to make that first free throw here, putting the OKC Thunder here within 5 points of the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's see if we can get the second one to fall. And yes, he does. Back-to-back free throws for Nikola Jokic, putting this game back at 4. Again, there's still 1 minute and 24 seconds here left on the clock. Anyone's game here. Literally anything is possible here. We got Jason Tatum with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back up to Donovan Mitchell for the jumper, and is off. J-Dub with the rebound for the OKC Thunder here, passing up to Ja Morant. They might have had a fast break opportunity there, but they passed it up. Jokic was inside. Ja Morant with a tough floater. It's off. Jokic on the offensive glass, and he gets it to go. A huge layup for Nikola Jokic, putting this game back within 2 points here for the OKC Thunder here. Luka's happy on the bench. He should be out there playing, coach. Tatum with the ball here, trying to put the moves on Dort. Let's see what happens. He gets stopped. Garland out in the corner. He's going to shoot that mid-range jumper, but it's off. J-Dub with the rebound for the OKC Thunder here. J-Dub with the ball here. Jokic coming over with the screen. J-Dub for three, and it is off. A huge missed three right there. Embiid with the rebound. The Cleveland Cavaliers have possession of the ball here with 24 seconds here left on the clock. Looks like about a 6-second shot differential here. It looks like they're clearly going to be draining out the clock here as much as possible. The Cavs obviously be a huge opportunity to score here, but they can still win the game if they do miss a shot. And Embiid with the screen on Jason Tatum with a huge mid-range jumper, and it is good. The Cavs are now at 4 points with 8 seconds left on the clock because of Jason Tatum. The Thunder need a huge three here and a foul, but we'll see what happens here if they're able to get that. Probably going to be passing it into Ja Morant or Shea. They're going to give it over to J-Dub. He's going to have the mid-range jumper there, but the pass it to Lou Dort for three, and it is good. A huge three for him. 1 point game here with 4 seconds here left on the clock. Embiid's going to be inbounding the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers here. Let's see what they have cooking up. They're going to get fouled instantly. Darius Garland gets fouled by Ja Morant. These are two very crucial free throws here. Remember, this is Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Anything's possible. Garland does hit the first free throw here, putting the Cavs up by 2. And let's see if he makes the second one. Yes, he does. 121 to 118. We got a Thunder timeout. Thunder got the ball here, 3 seconds here left on the clock. They need a 3 to tie the game. Essentially, if they don't hit a 3, then they're not going to win the NBA championship. We got J-Dub in the corner over Evan Mobley, and it is off. The OKC Thunder missed that shot, meaning that the Cleveland Cavaliers are your NBA champions. They have added Scotty Barnes, Jason Tatum, and Joel Embiid onto this roster with an incredible Cavs run as they end up being your NBA champions. So if you all enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe for future content. I mean, obviously, you never know. I could do this a million times, and there can be a different winner every single time. Either way, if you have any ideas for me, feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. If not, have a great day, and hopefully your day is as good as the Cleveland Cavaliers here as they celebrate the NBA championship.